I'm sure you've heard the news. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's a present reality. Every day we are bombarded with headlines about rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events. The urgency to act has never been greater, but amidst the doom and gloom, there is a glimmer of hope. A solution that not only addresses climate change, but also revitalizes our ecosystems and communities. This solution is regenerative farming. Regenerative farming is a holistic approach to agriculture that focuses on the health of the entire ecosystem. It's not just about growing crops, it's about creating a balanced, sustainable environment where plants, animals, and humans can thrive together. This method of farming goes beyond sustainability. It aims to restore and enhance the natural world. By working with nature, rather than against it, regenerative farming can help us build a more resilient and vibrant planet. The planet needs saving, and the conventional methods of agriculture have only exacerbated the problem. Industrial farming practices have led to soil degradation, loss of biodiversity, and increased greenhouse gas emissions. The very systems designed to feed us are contributing to the planet's decline. But what if we could turn this around? What if our farms could become the front lines in the battle against climate change? Imagine a world where our agricultural practices not only feed us but also heal the earth. This is the promise of regenerative farming. By adopting regenerative practices, we can transform our farms into powerful tools for environmental restoration. These practices include crop rotation, cover cropping, reduced tillage, and the integration of livestock. Each of these methods plays a crucial role in building healthy soil, increasing biodiversity, and capturing carbon from the atmosphere. Regenerative farming might just be the answer. Unlike conventional farming, which often depletes the soil and relies heavily on chemical inputs, regenerative farming focuses on restoring and enhancing the natural ecosystem. It's about working with nature, not against it. By adopting practices such as crop rotation, cover cropping, and reduced tillage, farmers can improve soil health, increase biodiversity, and sequester carbon from the atmosphere. Crop rotation involves growing different types of crops in the same area in sequential seasons. This practice helps to maintain soil fertility and reduce pest and disease problems. Cover cropping involves planting crops that cover the soil, such as clover or rye, which helps to prevent erosion, improve soil structure, and increase organic matter. Reduced tillage means disturbing the soil as little as possible, which helps to maintain soil structure, reduce erosion, and increase water retention. Regenerative farming isn't just a buzzword. It's a game changer. Imagine fields teeming with life, where the soil is rich and fertile, and the air is clean and fresh. This is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality that is already being realized by forward-thinking farmers around the world. These pioneers are proving that it is possible to produce abundant, nutritious food while also healing the planet. These farmers are using innovative techniques to build healthy, resilient ecosystems. They are planting diverse crops, integrating livestock, and using natural fertilizers and pest control methods. By doing so, they are creating farms that are not only productive but also sustainable and regenerative. These farms are providing a model for the future of agriculture, a future where we can feed the world while also protecting and restoring the environment. By restoring soil health, we capture more carbon, boost biodiversity, and grow healthier food. Healthy soil acts as a carbon sink, drawing down CO2 from the atmosphere and storing it underground. This not only helps mitigate climate change but also enhances the soil's ability to retain water and nutrients, making crops more resilient to droughts and floods. Moreover, diverse ecosystems on farms support a wide range of beneficial insects and wildlife, creating a balanced and thriving environment. Healthy soil is the foundation of regenerative farming. It is alive with microorganisms that help to break down organic matter and release nutrients for plants. These microorganisms also help to build soil structure, which improves water retention and reduces erosion. By building healthy soil, regenerative farmers are creating a foundation for a resilient and productive agricultural system. Imagine farms that give back to the earth rather than take away. It's sustainable, it's efficient, and it's the future. Regenerative farming is not just about sustainability, it's about regeneration. It's about creating systems that are self-sustaining and resilient. By mimicking natural processes, regenerative farms can produce food in a way that enhances the environment rather than depleting it. This approach not only benefits the planet but also the farmers and communities who depend on it. Regenerative farming is about creating a positive feedback loop. Healthy soil leads to healthy plants, which leads to healthy animals and humans. By building healthy ecosystems, regenerative farmers are creating a foundation for a sustainable and resilient food system. This approach is not only good for the environment, but also for the economy. Regenerative farms are more productive and profitable in the long run, as they are less reliant on expensive chemical inputs and more resilient to environmental stresses. So let's get our hands dirty and heal the planet, one farm at a time. Each of us has a role to play in this movement. Whether you are a farmer, a consumer, or a policymaker, you can make a difference. Support local regenerative farms, advocate for policies that promote sustainable agriculture, and educate others about the benefits of regenerative practices. Together, we can create a food system that nourishes both people and the planet. As consumers, we can support regenerative farming by choosing to buy food from regenerative farms. This not only supports the farmers who are doing the right thing, but also helps to create a market for regenerative products. As policymakers, we can advocate for policies that support regenerative farming, such as subsidies for regenerative practices and research into regenerative methods. As educators, we can spread the word about the benefits of regenerative farming and inspire others to get involved. One farm at a time, we can transform our agricultural landscape. Imagine a world where every farm is a regenerative farm, where the soil is alive with microorganisms, the air is filled with the buzz of pollinators, and the fields are lush with diverse crops. This is the vision of regenerative farming, and it is within our reach. By embracing these practices, we can create a more resilient and sustainable future for ourselves and future generations. The potential of regenerative farming is immense. By transforming our agricultural practices, we can create a world where our food system is not only sustainable, but also regenerative. This means that our farms will not only produce food, but also restore and enhance the natural world. This is a vision of a future where humans live in harmony with nature, where our agricultural practices support and enhance the environment rather than deplete it. Regenerative farming, because our Earth deserves better. Let's take this journey together and make a positive impact on our planet. The time to act is now. Join the regenerative farming movement and be a part of the solution. Together, we can heal the Earth, one farm at a time. The journey to a regenerative future starts with each of us. By supporting regenerative farming, we can create a food system that nourishes both people and the planet. This is not just about agriculture. It's about creating a sustainable and resilient future for all of us. So let's get involved. Let's support regenerative farming, and let's make a positive impact on our planet. Together, we can heal the Earth, one farm at a time.